The lighthouse, an ancient sentinel of Blackthorn Bay, had weathered centuries of storms and salty sea air. Stories of its haunting allure circulated among the locals, whispers of lost sailors and their ethereal spirits lured to the bay's deadly rocks by the beacon's beguiling radiance. Our protagonist, Elliot, a young scholar fresh from the halls of maritime history, was intrigued by the sea's enigmas. When an opportunity arose to stay in the deserted lighthouse for a weekend of research, he seized it without hesitation. A weather-beaten man, Captain Rourke, entrusted him with the weighty, rust-eaten key, cautioning, "The sea guards its secrets, lad. Don't go prying into truths you're ill-prepared to confront." Elliot acknowledged the advice with a courteous nod and began his ascent up the serpentine path to the lighthouse. The towering edifice cast a formidable silhouette against the evening sky, its glassy eye devoid of life. Inside, the atmosphere was musty and humid, permeated by the tangy scent of salt and decay. The interior was adorned with time-worn maps and maritime logs, remnants of a forgotten era. As darkness enveloped the landscape, Elliot lit a lantern and embarked on his exploration. The wind's low moan and the rhythmic crash of waves against the cliffs were his only companions. He navigated the spiraling staircase to the lantern room, where the colossal Fresnel lens lay dormant. Wiping away the dust, his fingers traced the inscription carved into the lens, to light the way, even in death. A sudden flicker of the lantern cast uncanny shadows, creating an impromptu dance across the room. A shiver ran down Elliot's spine as he turned to glance out the window, and his heart skipped a beat. Materializing from the fog, a ghostly ship with luminescent, ragged sails glided towards the lighthouse. Frantically, Elliot aimed his camera, capturing images of the spectral vessel. The room temperature plummeted as the ship's mournful melody drifted on the wind. A sudden knock on the door jolted him. When he opened it, only the biting wind and the deserted path greeted him. However, an ancient, water-damaged logbook lay on the doorstep. Bringing the book inside, Elliot leafed through its pages. Entries, written in an unsteady hand, told the tragic tale of the Grey Widow, a ship that had succumbed to a storm and shattered on the bay's unforgiving cliffs, leaving no survivors. As he read the final entry, the lantern flickered once more, and a sorrowful wail echoed throughout the lighthouse. Looking up, Elliot saw a figure at the top of the stairs. A man donned in a drenched captain's uniform, his eyes vacant, his face as ashen as the moon. "Why have you come here?" the apparition inquired, its voice a mimicry of groaning timbers. "I'm here for research," Elliot stammered, clutching the logbook. "I didn't mean to disturb you." The ghostly captain fixed him with a stare. "The sea neither forgives nor forgets. You must bear witness." Before Elliot could muster a reply, the room began to dissolve, and he found himself aboard the Grey Widow. Amidst a torrential downpour, the crew struggled to keep the ship afloat as towering waves threatened to engulf them. Lightning tore the sky apart, illuminating the cliffs of Blackthorn Bay. The lighthouse beacon shone brightly, but it was guiding them straight towards the jagged rocks. The spectral captain at the helm whispered in despair, "We were betrayed. The light we trusted led us to our doom." A tremor ran through the ship as it collided with the rocks. The terrified screams of the crew filled the air, and then silence.